Well, let's start discarding, guys, because oh boy, we have a lot of work to do. Our opponent is guaranteed to not have mana on this turn, which means we have free reign over this situation. So I think we get one Oculus in the graveyard, so we can prepare for Ral. And I mean, guys, we just swing face and see what happens. Our opponent finally will start playing the game on the next turn. Evolving Wilds is really nice for the landfall, but of course it has the downside of, well, having, tapped land early game. And now they will start going a little bit crazier, so we need to ramp up the Yep, exactly what I mean. Exactly what I mean. We can try to get in. You know what? I think it's just Cool But Root. Not super happy about this play, but we should hit a land with this. Don't forget, this helps us to get unmana screwed, basically. So let's get rid of one of those, at least. Okay, here's our land. Maybe we just play Oculus on the next turn. I think we can. So I think we just cycle this. We need a land, we need Hex. We can get rid of this later. And 4 damage is, not too shabby. That's pretty good already. I want to make... what can we really kill on the next turn? I think we just try to slow that down. I could try to hit whatever they play, but it could be, 3 or 4 drop. It probably will be, which means Hex doesn't hit it, so the faster we kill elves, the better. We'll see. And I wish they had more interactive stuff. Like, I think only this moves. Like, it's such a great, exciting part of playing, when your opponent plays 1-drops trying to kill you. I honestly think we should have more of this stuff, it's fun. So I think this is the moment. Our opponent will definitely go for Fabled Passage block, which is good play, really denies all the damage, but we will get the Oculus. Let's get rid of the mountain. We grow this one. Oh yes. Can we play at 3? The answer is a resounding yes. You don't need more than 3 mana. Oh boy, well, now we are cooking. Now we are freaking cooking. They had really good block here. Normally they would need to lose one of their main creatures. Obviously elves and badger is incredible synergy. Here they literally don't lose anything and they denied 6 damage. Insanely good play for them. But it's only one time, unless they landfall with badger again. But we have Oculus, so this will start scaling us. Oh man, I was like, our opponent cannot really play anything on 1 mana. I'm sorry. They have Badger. Of course they have tons and tons and tons of mana. After all, it's 2-drop, so it should be at least game deciding. Yes, I'm still salty about Badger. This card should never happen. Anyway, let's go for this. But to be fair, we have so many busted cards right now, as you can clearly see. This was 6 mana play, so I guess, Badger is slowly starting to blend in. What can we get here? Doesn't really matter. I will still get the Steam Vents. Okay, now we are starting to get the new creatures. And our opponent has insane scaling, so they have already what? 4, 6 mana, and if they play, it will be 7 mana, so, some real amounts for the early game. I guess we are in, mid-game more than early game, but still. And they got the land. This is probably one of their slower plays. It's very expensive compared to, all the small spam. And it doesn't kill you outright even. So I'm pretty happy to see this. Our opponent just going crazy, man. But we have Oculus. And now we can get... Oh man, this is actually really good. Okay, this is important. We can do so much here. We could start Cool But Root. We'll definitely bounce this. So I guess we can... Well... We have 2 loyalty, right? Oh, 1. But I guess we get Ral on the next turn. Let's go. Let's go. I think hitting this is nice. We could also deal more damage. Ooh, this is actually better. I think this might be the play. Because now we can go for this. Yep, we target ourselves. Because we will get Oculus anyway with Ra. So it can be in the graveyard, it's kinda the same thing. And the game will be too short for us to play everything probably. That's my guess. We just want to push more damage as soon as possible. We bounce this, slowing them for basically a full turn, and that should be exactly this one turn that we get to kill them. That's my guess. Sure. I don't think they get really anything from this. Yep. That was a full reset. And I guess we keep this because it doesn't really accomplish much. And now we can also... Oh, but do we discard? Yes, I'm so... Okay, I forgot about this part, but this is too much damage to miss on. Like, we just want to keep cycling cards just for the sake of cycling them. We pump the pirate, we deal 4 damage by just attacking, and they cannot really kill our 9/9. And they probably cannot counterattack for a kill. We don't play this will be our next cycling. Well, that's some dreadful draws, but it doesn't matter, it's still a creature. And our opponent is just too far behind. And this is why I kinda played wastefully, because the game will end so quickly that it doesn't really matter how many things you have. You just need to push for maximum damage on the last 2 turns. And yeah, they cannot really kill this because they, even if they have the charm, they need still a creature that is big enough to kill a 9/9, and they do not. That should be explosion, I think, when they calculate. Yep, they did. But we will be pretty cool, but a little bit rude. I think this is a nice play because we can already get benefit from this, and it just sets you the rest of the game. Let's go for Oculus because there is a chance we get Ral. Oh yes, oh you absolutely will. So, instead of losing Oculus because we just cycled it, well, how about getting it for free? We could also attack with Tersa in case they have interaction. I will be greedy, guys. I will attack, try to bait their, their thing, because they have a thing. You don't know it, but they have a thing, and we need to bait it. A lot of lands, but that's why we are cycling them. Okay, 3 damage. Interesting. What do they have? Well, only one way to know. Is that a counter spell? Do they have the This is the only answer that doesn't allow us to get us ahead. So this is kind of funny. I felt that they have just the answer, but I think it was still a worthwhile play for us. So I will definitely just, pay. I will level it up. Let's see if they have answer also for enchantments. Because if not, we will get incredibly ahead soon. Obviously, this is already 7 damage. We don't need this guy. We'll cycle this on the next turn, probably. I think we can play it for lands until the end of the game, just to keep cycling. Oh my god, they actually took this. No freaking way, man. We could tutor something. Listen, I'm excited to randomly, maybe, not discard the card I'm tutoring. Man, don't tell me they actually have something. I'm going for Ral. I'm going for Ral. Here we go, and hopefully there's no way we hit it. Okay, we discarded Tersa. I got a little bit terrified that we'll hit 20%er because it's 1 in 5 cards. Obviously you discard card at random after you tutor, but we got the one we cared about. Do they have evidence? Nope. That's really good for us. Sweeper? Bro, this is so last standard. If you sweep, that means you are dead. So we deal 4 damage and 3 with Tersa, and we also get a card for free. So guys, our opponent is fully tapped out. We went into the Flood Maw on the carrot cake, and now we can fix the draw because we probably don't need whole hand of hexes. I will go for the Verge. Let's keep 1 hex just in case. And well, we can start hitting them hard. They of course play Authority of the Consuls. This is a very defensive deck. It seems to be full mono white, but sometimes they play red or, splash other color. And they will have 2 creatures. They will get some extra value, but we should be pretty fine here, honestly. So I think we go for the Hex. We swing. This ensures some damage already. Do we go for Ral or Emet? Probably Ral. What does it mean for the attack? We cannot really get anything from the graveyard here. So I guess we just surveil. We cannot get to 7 cards yet. Alright, so we just swing. 6 damage is a lot. Honestly, I think our opponent should not block because we don't threaten lethal or anything. but I'm very, very happy they did. I think this could be a sweeper, so let's make sure that we create 2 different threats, because our opponent is hitting turn 4, which means, you know, some Wrath of God, basically. And those were 2 absolutely dead draws, so I'm very happy with this decision. And we're close to 7 out of 7, so if Tersa survives... I mean, probably they will pick Tersa, but that means the other creature survives. Ooh! Going for the token! Our opponent is greedy for those cards. Okay, so this is interesting. We can start doing stuff, maybe. We need to get to low cards as soon as possible. Wait, do I have to? Oh, I have to. Oh, that's awkward. I'll just play. I don't care. Maybe just play the... No. So I think we go for this first. We see what we get. And then we decide. Our opponent will get a little bit of life gain, but we're getting the cards. And that's the important part. So we could go for the Hex. And even kill Ajani if we care. I mean, it feels decent play. Not the biggest fan of it. And we can maybe hit something with Tersa. What do we go? Do we get the cards already? It's not amazing, but I think we can do it once. We could target ourselves, by the way. It's very niche play, but sometimes you might do it, because the text general is any number of target players each discards a card. So sometimes it might be good. If they discarded Keen Binding, they either don't want to use it, or they have to. I still think we need to go for Ajani. This card is really threatening. Oh, we got a land, guys. Now we can play land. That's amazing. Oh boy, that was a roll. Thank you, Tersa. Let's see. Our opponent absolutely fountain porting to Oblivion. This type of deck always plays 4 because you want to activate the talent. So let's see. Did they hit second? Or that was the only one and they gave up on the, you know, the whole plan. Ral is the big problem for them because they can probably sweep the board, get rid of, you know, all the problems that we, you know, like Tersa and Mako, whatever. The Pirate Shark. And, you know, they solve the problem. But then we go for -2 and it's back. Stronger than before because it can also cycle with the cards. And they know we have Riddlers. They just decided to draw card. We are not pushing too much damage because of, you know, turn 1 authority and turn 5 second authority. So they can afford to actually go for slow play. But. That's so many hexes. If we attack, we should hit one. I want to go for Emet and see what happens. Maybe we can get Oculus or something. Let's see what we can cycle the land into. Obviously the life gain is not amazing. Oh wow, we can get more lands. That's amazing. Oh boy. Alright, let's swing and see what we get. The slot machine selected. Hex. This is actually what I wanted. So, very nice. We push more damage this way. We basically got a free card. And now finally we are doing stuff. For this reason I think we Surveil. I know we can discard, but it's just not good enough in my opinion. We will draw it on the next turn. I think it's cool but rude. Yeah, I think this is what we have. Do we go with Riddler? We can try to play a bit longer game. It's a little bit greedy. I don't think Riddler is the optimal choice, but I think it's decent enough that we can make some cool plays with it. Okay, ending the turn, so they cannot really repopulate anything. And we can get any of the creatures. I think we go for cool but rude. Wait, we can play the Riddler too. We cannot attack on this turn. Okay, so I think we go for this. We get the cards. Okay, I think this will be a pretty cool play. So we draw 2 extra cards, because we have 1. And we need a reward for not having cards. And now we can go for this ability. We get Tersa. She was pretty good before. And we can do it again, by the way. We stacked so much loyalty. And Afford is like the only problem. We discard a card. And I mean, isn't it a new board with new hand and even better setup than before? Like now we have not only Planeswalker but also Enchantment. Honestly, if not double Authority, they would be so dead here. But of course with Authority they have so incredibly much more time than normally. Like we didn't burn them from 20 pretty much. That we need to go into a bit of a value angle. There is a chance we will go for the RAL discard soon. I think this might be the moment. Okay, whenever one or more perm are put into graveyard, your graveyard. Okay, so discarding cannot really pump it. We probably will go for Oculus. Okay, I think this might be the play. I really want to start attacking their hand. Earlier it didn't have, too much merit, but they are now down to best 2 cards, so I think we can finally start hitting them. Do you think it's a sweeper? Maybe this will push some damage, but we don't really discard right now. I don't want to waste this. This might be our win. I will try to push a little bit of extra damage. We swing and we see what happens. We also get 1 card from the graveyard. I have to say that this deck has a lot of cool plays. Like you can play a very long day. A very long game with this one because you have so many interactions that it is a little bit wild. And this is a really nice one. Let's go. This way we don't risk a block and they will have to do a little bit more. Alright, that's fine. That is fine, that's a full tap. They got the card obviously, actually 2 cards, but we're pushing some damage. And they need to waste the fish if they want to stop it, so they start the turn with no board, which is better than having this in the board at the start of the turn. Sure. Down to 10, not bad. Do you think they have a sweeper? That's my question. That's the biggest problem for us. I think we'll still play Oculus. Let's get rid of as many lands. Probably 1 Hex can stay. Okay, that's good enough. So I think they will sweep, but I need to force it. And we can still draw with Riddler. Honestly, this live game is the only problem in the whole game. Other than this, would be so winning by now. Okay, so we are keeping the extra cards. Which means that after Sweeper we can still continue playing. It's so annoying! They got like 15 life from this. We manifest Dread, so we go for the creature. It is unfortunate that Ral was wasted. I tried to draw into Ral for the next turn. That was my small game plan that I hoped for. I didn't expect it, but I had hope. So maybe we can discard 2 cards or just get back new creature. So I'm kinda banking on them not having a sweeper here. If they will, we can still play the game. But it won't be as easy as, if they don't have it. No way, we actually beat it. Okay, Shuffler, you got your point. I will start with 6 cards. Thank you very much for this one. We are going first though. We'll probably get rid of 1 Moonshadow. I don't think we need to. At least we have starting town, so we won't have any mana issues. We will only have pain issues. Alright guys, it took 2 minutes, but our opponent is finally back. I will get rid of the Moonshadow, we go for this, and we try to go fast to be the opposite of our opponent. Is it? Not surprised that they forgot they are playing the game. Let's go for Fear of Missing Out. We need to get rid of what? Tersa or Emet? I'm not sure which one is better. Probably this. Man, we need Oculus. You know what? I think it's this. Because we need a lot of discard every turn and not just 1 burst of discard. Tersa gives you double discard on the first turn, but no discard on the next turns. So if you want to attack twice or higher, it's probably Emet. And it has a little bit more toughness, so they need to pump Otter a little bit more. Our opponent playing Slickshot, hitting face, and just doing the classic thing. Let's go for Fear. We missed the land, which is absolutely devastating. This was our turn to shine, but at least we are hitting it for the next turn. And I mean, we push some damage, shall we? Our opponent will try to kill us on the next turn, by the way. Yep, we are entering the kill zone because it's turn 3. enough time to play Magic. It's time to start the game from start. Let's see. They decided they don't have good enough draw to kill. Usually you need Burn Together for those huge lethals, because with Slickshot it just scales like absolute crazy. You can pump it to 5, then double the power, and then sacrifice it for like 12 damage to the face. So it could be 22 damage with like 3 1-drops basically. Do we mitigate the damage? I'm not sure. Maybe we can just raise them. We get the Oculus. So we will get 2 creatures for the next turn. This is a big decision. I don't think 4 damage is enough. We just play Ra. We take a little bit of pain because we like it. We are playing Standard after all. Let's go for Oculus because that should win us the game, I feel. And we keep this for cycling probably. So, yep. Well then, we are going first and we have a pretty decent opening. I think we'll go with the Moonshadow because we can draw some bombs on the next turn and maybe we can pump it. If not, you know, we'll just pump it anyway, probably. Like we can just play the Mako. Here we could cycle. Let's see if there's priority. Nothing. I think we just cycle. We add 1 power to the board, which is kind of similar to this. And how are we flooding so hard, man? Like we have only 2 interactions and only lands. This obviously should be a little bit more aggressive. Now we are talking. That's exactly what I mean. I don't really think we want to give a fish. We have black mana, so we need to get rid of the permanent just to pump the Moonshadow. Alright, now we are talking. This isn't relevant yet. Maybe on the next turn we get rid of it. For now we need to keep pushing damage. Our opening was super messy, we needed to fix it, but now it should be better. Let's see how they will try to defend, because this is the moment where they, you know, need to somehow not die. How can we do it? I could kill it and prevent all the upsides. Yeah, I think it's weird play, but I think it's a good one. We really want to burn our opponent, and so far they are not playing creatures, so this just got super countered. In a way. No life gain, no virtue for later. And our bro, we need to really start doing a little bit better than this. So, we could try to surveil and get double combat phase. Yep. For a moment I got scared we didn't have the mana. So do we surveil? What do we have? Creature, instant, and the land. I don't think discarding makes sense. I think we just surveil and see what we get. Definitely a land. Do we take Moonshadow? It's not bad. I think we can live with it. So, let's swing. Our opponent might try to reanimate something, but we'll wait. If they put a target into the graveyard, then we bounce it. If not, maybe we don't have to, and we, you know, either bounce something that they will play now, or just try to kill it and push more damage. Our opponent is pretty low. 13 is not as much as they need. Black mages. That's cool. Honestly, our opening is as messy as humanly possible, so that's why we didn't win probably yet. But I think we're getting to the point where we should fix it. Let's go Moonshadow. We don't really have any of the big creatures, so for now let's surveil. See what we can. Okay, now we are freaking talking. So, we will kill the Analyst with the Hex, keep Into the Flood Maw. So that means we probably go Tersa next turn. So this goes to the graveyard probably. We play Tersa. Yeah, that should be good enough. And we kill the Analyst before they can do anything with it. Yep. Now that's a swing. Okay, and now we should be fixing what was broken. They don't have any big creature yet, so I don't think we need to react. This is the last turn. If they miss here, I think we should be absolutely golden. And even if they reanimate something powerful, we can always bounce it and pretty much buy a full turn. They like something on top, huh? They really like it because they just wasted double surveil for it. So let's see. I think I know why they liked it. And see, this is exactly what I meant, that Into the Flood Maw can just buy you a full turn. I'm so happy we didn't bounce this, and now we can go Tersa. See what we get. I mean, you know, when we attack. And do we go Emet? No, I think we just surveil for more damage. I know I could discard, but that's not really what the deck is about. We want to push for damage here. Swing, we can maybe still hit something cool. You know, close. Close, but not there yet. Alright, so our opponent finally has a turn when they have free reign over the game, but they're at 3. If our opponent was a little bit better, they would be dead. But now they have one big turn, so let's see if they can reverse the whole game in this one single play. Nope. The answer is nope. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the Grixis in the new super aggressive version. Ral definitely affected this deck a lot. Like, look at the 3 drops, because of course the -2 gives the best results with 3 drops, and Oculus is at the literal top of this interaction. Like, the amount of stats you are getting a 7/7 basically on top of a planeswalker. Like, those 2 cards are, you know, the dream. This is the list that went 5-0 in Standard League yesterday, depending on how fast I can make this video. I think it was yesterday, so you are watching it. And definitely feels like best of 3 deck with absolutely cool sideboard against Badgers, against all the control decks. You have a ton of options, and of course anti-reanimator. I think it's deck mostly made for best of 3, so for best of 1 I would probably not use it as the main laddering deck, but the, you know, interaction between Ral and Oculus is absolutely filthy. Like, probably one of the best combos with -2 ability in whole Standard. I'm not sure if we have better 3-drop for this. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all amazing patrons, as always, for supporting the content so we can make more videos like this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.